That right there is the crazy part of the storm officially moving on. I think it is behind us, or I guess maybe rather in front of me, as I go on my little evening walk. But you guys wouldn't know that because the first time I mentioned this storm was in the footage that I tried to record in the attempted vlog earlier today. But that vlog was absolute garbage, and I don't really think that footage is ever gonna see the light of day. And that's kind of a good thing, because that brought us to this vlog. This is a video that I don't think is gonna be very long. It may go a little bit longer than what I anticipate, but overall I think it'll be pretty straightforward and to the point. I wanted to make some lemonade out of the lemons that I dealt with today and help the community where I could. I'm always about trying to help my little vlog pod, my little Cam Brown blog, corner of the internet, and everybody else who may or may not need some tips in their little creator journey. But like I said earlier, I tried to make a vlog earlier today, and it was a vlog about like just some gear and stuff that I had picked up for my Action 5 and for the Pocket 3. And I was really excited to share that with you guys because I know a lot of us vlog with those cameras. So I was like, ooh, everybody's gonna resonate with this. This is gonna be bomb.com. Like, I got so much to share about this. I had spent so much time trying to research these different things to really like make it a good fit for use case, for like the experience with the Pocket 3 and with the Action 5. Like overall, like I was just excited to bring this stuff to the channel. And it just felt like one of those days where like, dude, no matter how many times I restarted the camera, no matter how many times I looked at like my little notes, because I don't really ever like fully script a video. Like that's just not really my style. A lot of times I love to just kind of get out and do what I'm doing right now, which is like I just kind of vlog. I'll move around in my environment if I'm on vacation or on a trip. You know, it's that kind of vibe. I don't really need scripts, you know, I'm not that type of YouTuber. But for this one in particular, like I said, like I was going over gear. So I did make like a few notes of like what I liked about it, why I picked it, what made it stand out, like that type of stuff. But man, dude, it was just like no matter what I did, I couldn't form sentences. The clips and the process just felt so haphazard, and it was just a mess. It was just a mess, bro. And so when I got back, like I was messaging some of the boys, and I was just like, yo, like, it's just one of those days. It was just one of those days where like, no matter, whoa. Like, this is what I mean by one of those days. My vlogging experience of today felt like this, bro. It just felt like a freaking complete just mess. Like just a complete total disaster. So, pity party over. The point of all that is, like I mentioned earlier, I wanted to make something good out of it. I wanted to turn some lemonade out of the lemons that I was just being bombarded with for that day. And so I decided to make this vlog where I kind of go over some of like the things I feel like you should look out for before you press record. Is it raining? Great. Add to it, why not? What I mean by like what you should think about before you press record is not necessarily like scripting out what you're gonna say or trying to like plan every single shot down to a T and the quality that it should have and what it should look like. Like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is like, you should stop and think about what type of vlog that you're trying to make. What's the video that you're trying to put out, right? Where I think I went wrong today, where I think things got a little bit bumpy in the road, was that I didn't stop and plan the type of vlog that I was doing. I didn't like kind of give myself the chance to map out the video as a whole. I feel like when we make videos, there are different types of videos for different types of YouTube channels and vloggers, right? And for me, I am a very like just organic freestyle kind of vlogger. I don't really need a specific like script or setup or whatever. I am very minimalistic in my requirements for my vlog. And that's cool, you know? But when it comes to making other types of videos, like, oh, I don't know, a gear review or something like that, there's a couple other boxes that need to be checked. And I just didn't think of that because I'm so in the mode of just getting out, pressing record, and just living my life, you know? And so when I kind of backtracked and thought about that stuff, it wasn't necessarily that I didn't know what I was talking about with the gear, or that the world was out to get me or anything like that. Like, I know it seems like I'm trying to paint that picture, but I'm having fun, you know? I'm letting myself vent it out a little bit. What the real problem is that I just didn't stop and think. I didn't plan out the stuff. Had I actually taken the time to press pause for a second and go, oh, Cam, this isn't your normal, like, go out and try food vlogs. This isn't your normal, I'm gonna walk around the neighborhood and talk vlogs. This is a more structured vlog where you're trying to show some items, and you know, there are some elements where you can just go off and be Cam, but there are some other parts where if you want the video to make sense, if you want it to flow, you're gonna have to structure this a little bit. You're gonna have to do a little bit of planning with it. If I had done that, then it probably would be a much different story. You probably would be watching a different vlog right now. But the truth is I just didn't do that because I just didn't think to. So I'm hoping that putting out this short little vlog, number one, helps me redeem a little bit of my day. Just a little bit, because I wanted to get out and vlog today, and I was very excited to vlog about my gear, but that just didn't pan out so well. So I'm hoping this will be a little bit of a redemption shot. But number two, I'm hoping that this will help somebody. I'm hoping that with a lot of you new creators who are seeing what the community's putting out and getting inspired by that and wanting to get up and turn your camera on, trust me, I've been there before, bro. And as you can quite plainly see, I'm still right in the thick of it. Like, literally, there's gonna be days where you're riding high and it feels like everything just flows. Everything just snaps into place. It works. And then there's gonna be days like today where it feels like when it rains, it pours, bro. And it just feels like no matter what you do, you just aren't being creative. You can't put anything out. You can't form sentences. Your shots look like crap. Everything sucks. The point is, you have to stay consistent. You have to keep trying. You have to keep showing up, right? And you just gotta let yourself enjoy the process. That's the biggest thing. You don't really have to do anything. That's not what I'm trying to get at by that. But what I'm saying is, like, don't let it spoil the fun part of it, right? So, I'm hoping that these tips helped. Today was a shorter video. Not really one that's a long-winded explanation or chit-chat and talk or anything like that. All in all, take a second to stop and think about your video. What are you trying to make, right? And if it's really just like in the effort of getting out and flexing the creative muscles, getting out there and making a vlog, getting used to public speaking, maybe, getting out there and trying something new and just kind of like being in the experience, then by all means, my friend, go forth, be creative, turn on the camera and just let it roll. If you're trying to make something a little bit more structured, like a gear review, then pause for a second and recognize that, okay, like this may take a little bit more time. This may take a little bit more planning and maybe a little bit more bigger of a project. So I don't need to try and rush this. I don't need to try and get like fed up or like frustrated with it. I just need to give myself the space to create. And that's exactly what I plan on doing with my video. The video is still gonna come out, but I just recognized today just wasn't the right approach to doing it. So I'm going back to the drawing board. And if you're in that same space, I really, really, really highly suggest that you do the same thing. I think that's it, man. I think that's everything. Plan your videos and have fun. So if you made it this far in the vlog, I appreciate you so much for watching. If you feel so inclined, hit that subscription and the notification bell so you can stay tuned for future videos and so you can join my little Canberra Vlogs family. There is plenty of room for all of us in my little corner of the internet. So with that, I will bid you all adieu, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.